Hey guys, this is Art. Here with another, trying to do this. This is like the fourth or fifth time me trying to do this video. Welcome to my channel. I'm just a guy and a guy, kind of guy who just talks about stuff that goes on in life like most people. One of the things I talk about is my struggles with DUIs, my probation period. Sometimes I talk about AA. Sometimes I talk about substance abuse counseling. Other times I will talk about pretty much whatever it comes to my mind. Sometimes depression, anxiety, mental health issues, and maybe sometimes something just completely and utterly crazy. Okay, so what happened is that I was listening to one of my best YouTubers, Dynamite Kid 100. I'm going to repeat that again, Dynamite Kid 100. This guy right here, he is awesome. Down to earth, speaks his mind, and it makes sense. When I mean he makes sense, I do mean he makes sense. Now, what about him? Well, thing is that if you're into fragrances, cologne. Okay. No matter how much time I'm going to pronounce it, I want to jack that up. Fragrances. This is the guy. So I'm not into fragrances or cologne like that, but if I was, I'll be watching him, and because he will have some good stuff, good talk. Now, what happened is this video was all about something I got from him because he was talking about meeting Lou Ferrigno once, and I looked at myself and said, I've met Lou Ferrigno once too myself. How many other celebrities have I met? Good question. The funny thing is, some of these people I met, some are celebrities, some are not. Well, and some are celebrities in their field or used to be in their field. But this is a video about all the celebrities I met. Okay, so bear with me. These first ones are fitness people. I went to, every year in Ohio. There's the Arnold Fitness Festival, and what happened? All the fitness stars show up there, all of them, and there's lions galore. It's affordable to get into. So if you're into bodybuilding, some sports stuff like that, this is the place to go. Okay, so let's see. So now these are fitness stars that I gotten autographs from. Now, as you can see, that's pretty nice. Yeah, pretty nice. Also her, Tamia Majorova. Back in the day, she was like one of the big deal in fitness experts. Also, Brock Lesnar. That's one of my better ones. I even got a picture of him. It's on my desktop, so that's awesome. This one right here, her name is Christy Hemme. She used to be a wrestler. You'll see her again. Next is Bubba Ray. Not Bubba Ray, I'm sorry. Oh, shit. The New Age Outlaws. So if you're a wrestling fan, you know these guys. What happened is with this one, my first DUI, my first probation, they was doing some autograph signing, and I couldn't make it there. So my boy, he got their autographs for me. My boy's awesome, so that's cool. If you're a wrestling fan, you know about this guy named Virgil. You know about this guy. Yeah, that dude hawked me down and chased me down for an autograph. And I'm like, I felt sorry for the dude. Next is another wrestler, female wrestler. I used to be I used to watch wrestling a lot. and I do mean a lot. So, so what happens a lot of times when I saw had a chance to meet a wrestler, sometimes a female wrestler, of course, I always had to go get the autograph. Oh, damn it. These next series of autographs are not for the faint of heart. This is a porn star I met. I got her autograph once. Good story about that one. Another one. Yes, I'm a perv. I'm a pervert. Sorry. And another one. They were all autographing together at the same time. So naturally, I technically went to both their signings. Think it was going to be something different, but it was the same thing. But you know, hey, what can you say? At that time, I just loved getting autographs. This right here is another Christy Hemme autograph. Christy Hemme. I had the biggest crush on her. Next is another one. His name is JBL. Yeah, another wrestler. Yeah, I met him at the Arnold Festival. Nice guy. This is my favorite guy I met at the Arnold Festival. Lee Labrada. I bought his book. I bought his book because I like his physique. Plus, he's a small guy. And what happened was is that when I had that, I was geek. I was geeking out. I was geeking out. Seriously. But wait, there's more. Now after thinking about this, man, here's another Christy Hemme one. Even with a Polaroid back in the day, I thought that was awesome. Yeah, like I said, I used to chase these down. Here's another Christy Hemme with Polaroid. Like I said, I had a big crush on her, so whenever I had a chance, I went. This one girl, I forgot what her name was, but Polaroid's upside down. I think she was in a Playboy once or something like that. I guess. I don't know. Can't remember. Now, what happened was there was a Comic Con. I go to Comic Con every year. The Motor City Comic Con in Detroit. I go there every year. And this year, I wanted to go all 3 days, but I couldn't go. So what happened was is that this one person I'm going to show you, she was there this year, and I was going to get her autograph again, and even a picture, but wasn't really up to it. So I just settled for this one I got long years ago, Trish Stratus. Believe me, funny story behind that. My best friend, when we got the autograph, he got a Polaroid from her, and what happened? His girlfriend at the time was so mad. She would not come to his house for 2 weeks. Obviously, the guy didn't get laid that often in 2 weeks, but it was hilariously funny. Well, that's what he told me. Whether it's true or not, I don't even know, but that's how it happens. Next one is her name is Maurice. She used to be a wrestler. She's back again sometimes. Pretty awesome. Next is one of my best ones I've gotten. Name is Colin Baker. He used to play Doctor Who, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm a big Doctor Who fan. Yes, I'm a geek, like I told you. So it was awesome for me to get that one. I was humbled and honored. Man, I tell you. So what happens is every year during the Motor City Comic Con, my mom likes science fiction and Star Trek. So what happens? Every time I get a chance, I always get her autograph. And in one of my other videos, you in the background you can see all those Star Trek autographs I got her. Pretty nice. It's funny, but nice. Right here is Mick Foley, Hall of Famer Mick Foley. Now what happened is that years ago he wrote a book. I got that book autographed by him too. Years ago, and believe me, funny thing is I read almost all that book, except for the last 3 or 4 chapters, and I got bored with it. That happens. Next one is John Barrowman. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you know who this guy is. He also played on this TV show called Arrow, which is one of my biggest shows that I like. One of the biggest shows I like. It gets even better. Got another one from him years ago. Let's see that again. Believe me, I stood in line for hours, like 2 hours just to get that autograph. And of course, a picture with me and him. I thought that picture was funny. A lot of people thought that picture was funny. It's like, why? Why did he hug you? I'm like, I don't care. He hugged me. I don't give a damn. Some famous guy wants to hug you. You're going to say no? I don't think so. Well, he's pretty cool about it too. Next, Billie Piper, another Doctor Who fan favorite. She's one of those kind of people. Some days, sometimes she looks really hot. Some days she doesn't look so hot. But that day she looked pretty hot, so it was pretty funny. It gets, tell you the truth, it gets even funnier. It even gets even funnier. This one is Katie Cassidy. She also played on Arrow and a lot of other TV shows like that. Also, she's the daughter of David Cassidy, or Sean Cassidy, one of those Cassidy guys, singers. Kind of funny. I was like, whoa, I was drooling when I met her. She signed it. Even posted on Twitter saying, thank you for being a really cool person. She responded back, so I was geeked about that time. Bret the Hitman Hart. Even got his autograph. No, tell you the truth, even I got his autograph and also bought his autobiography and got his autograph from that one too. As you can see, I got his autograph, Bret the Hitman Hart. Really awesome. It was a really awesome day that day. Believe me. Tell you, when I was some people say, well, how come you don't just hang them on your walls? I'm like, sheesh, there'll be no room for my wall if I did all that. That's okay. This is one of the better ones I gotten. William Shatner. Man, I tell you, I got his autograph. I got the autograph from my mom. Just let my mom have the autograph. I'd get the picture. I was set. I was like, yeah. She was mad, but that was okay. Next one is Big Papa Pump. Scott Steiner. Bodybuilder slash wrestler. Bet him. The fun thing is that stories that says how much of a dick he is. But that day he wasn't a dick to us. Maybe because we were signing some stuff. he answered a lot of our questions and me and my friends' questions too. So it was awesome. This right here is Chauncey Billups. He used to be on the Detroit Pistons especially when they won the championship, NBA championship back in 2005, 2005 maybe, something like that. That was a classic because like it was funny trying to get my friend was a Pistons fan. He was trying to get all their autographs. Unsuccessfully, only the one we both got. Kind of happens. This one is John Wesley Shipp. Thing is that he played on this show called on Dawson's Creek, which I never watched, but he played on this TV show, The Flash, back in the '90s, which I loved. I loved it. And then he also made appearances on the new Flash TV show, which is awesome. So, and he was a really nice guy. And of course, I got his autograph, of course. And I tell you, sometimes when I meet, sometimes I could tell them they have an attitude, like they don't, like, oh, I don't really want to be here, but I want the money. And sometimes it's kind of like, ooh, they go out of their way. You know, who knows? Now, now for you, for you, Tony, Lou Ferrigno's autograph. Now, story behind this. Story behind this. When I first walked up to him, the first time I met him, he didn't really want to say anything. Yes, he is deaf, and he had a helper with him. He didn't want to say anything. He didn't really want to acknowledge you until I said, "Oh, I want to buy this." Then he perked up and be nice. So I bought his autobiography, which he signed it. It's somewhere in my storage unit somewhere. I can't figure out where it is, but I got that autograph. Still, years later, I met him up again, and I got my picture with him. Yeah, really nice. I thought that was pretty cool. We're almost done. I can't believe it. This is like almost 20 minutes. And I'm like, this is like from the last 10 years of stuff like this. Now, this one is a heartbreaker for me. Really heartbreaker. This right here is Roddy Piper. If you're a wrestling fan, you know that Roddy Piper passed away. Me and my friend got this guy's autograph. He was so nice and humble. He even asked about my family, which is kind of weird. I'm like, wow, he asked about my family. Like, wow. So, of course, naturally, I got my picture with him. Had to. And then 3 months later, after that, he passed away. I was so heartbroken that day. I was like, oh my gosh. I was so heartbroken that day. Man. And me and my friend was like, dude, we just met the guy face to face, shook his hand. So humble. Very humble. And next one is a little bit offbeat. This right here is a figure called Usagi Yojimbo, based off the comic book. Most people knew about this guy from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle TV show, but he had his own comic book long before then. And I met the creator. This guy was so nice, he signed about 10 of my books, plus the figure. And I was like, super humbled. So, like I said, this past weekend was the Motor City. I didn't say it, sorry. This past weekend in Motor City Comic Con, I wish I should have did some live stuff from there. I wish I would have. I wish I took some more pictures. Every year I say I'm gonna take pictures. I'm gonna take pictures. And I never do because I always shop for bargain for books and stuff like that. Got some of my comic book signed. Oops. Got some of my comic book signed. And I met this one person. She's a cosplayer. Her name is Nicole Marie Jean, or Nicole Jean, something like that. She's a cosplayer. She's kind of famous. She goes to all these comic conventions, and cosplayers, they dress up in different comic book characters and stuff like that. She's pretty good too. So I met her. She was very nice. I was so nervous around her because she's really cute. If you see her Instagram or Snapchat, you can tell she's really cute. She's kind of quirky too. It's kind of hilarious. Her snaps are pretty funny. Nicole Jean, I forgot her name, but anyway, I should send a picture of that to my friend. He'll probably freak out. So this past weekend, I met Diamond Dallas Page. This guy was so nice. So nice. And he's humble. I could tell he's very humble. Very humble. Answer some questions. As long as you didn't take too long and everything else. Then of course he does yoga, which DDP yoga. In which if I scan, I can get a free month on. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. And last but not least, Stephen Amell. He plays Arrow on TV. This guy named Green Arrow on TV. I was so nervous seeing this guy, getting his autograph, and of course, his picture. I was so nervous and stuff like that. It was just hilariously funny. It was funny though, in a way, but he was pretty cool about it. Very, very cool. So, thanks Tony for giving me that, sparking that idea. And the funny thing is, like I said, it took me a while to find all this stuff. So it took me a while to find all these because I got them stashed in different parts of the house, in my room. But thing is that this is the kind of thing I live for. If you're passionate about something, one thing I learned is that if you're passionate about something, go with it. It doesn't matter what you're into. If you're passionate about it, go for it 100%. Me, as you can see, I'm wearing a Powerhouse Gym sweatshirt. I love the gym, and when I go to the gym, I'll bust my ass with a passion. I'm taking a break right now due to sickness, kind of sickness, because you could hear it. I can hear it in my voice. Plus, with the weather changing from hot to cold, and now it's raining and cold. Go figure. But it's kind of unique. So yes, like I said, I'm a geek and I'm a nerd. I don't give a damn. You can call me whatever. You're not paying my bills. Since you ain't paying my bills, you can't say shit about it. Right? But anyway, with that, I'm going to end. And it's, 25 minutes. Amazing. Oh well. Well, it's almost 25 minutes. So I just want to say, take care of yourself. Do the right thing as much as you can, as best you can. Don't cheat unless you have to. And if you get caught, make sure you accept the consequences. I gotta come up with a better slogan. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna end this, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.